The big question, of course, is why did they stand upright? There have been a number of suggestions. One is that it was to get a better view of the surroundings to spot for danger or for prey. Maybe it was to release the hands, to use tools or pick up food or hold a baby. And there's a third, rather more controversial suggestion. About 6 million years ago, the climate of the Earth became very erratic. The great African forests began to die back. The blanket of trees became broken by patches of scrub and grassland. There's some evidence, too, that slow movements in the Earth's crust caused areas of East Africa to flood. A new habitat had appeared for the apes. Using their long, chimp-like arms, these early creatures were still climbing trees in order to find their food. But as the forests diminished, so they had to travel farther from one tree to the next, and that involved crossing open spaces covered with grass or even water. And to do that, they travelled upright on 2 feet, as I'm doing. Suddenly, an image from our remote past comes vividly to light. The time when our distant ancestors, in order to keep up with the changing environment, had to wade and keep their heads above water in order to find food. That crucial moment when our far distant ancestors took a step away from being apes and a step towards humanity. Apes are primarily adapted for a life in the trees, which is why they waddle if they try to walk upright. It's tiring for them to stand on 2 feet for any length of time. But when they wade, the water supports their bodies and takes some of the strain off their leg muscles so that they can stay upright for much longer. Maybe a life at the water's edge encouraged anatomical change. At about this time, the hip bones of these early ape men altered, and our ancestors adopted an upright existence.